The first half of Chapter 13 is about record labels, the traditional business model, departments and record labels, different ways of being noticed, and types of deals. I'm going to talk about the traditional business model, departments and record labels, different ways of being noticed, and types of deals. The traditional business model is a five-step process used by traditional labels and music companies to find, sign, create, promote, and sell an artist's recordings, image, tickets, merchandise, and corporate sponsorships. The first step is to find and sign great sellable talent. This step is when labels try to find artists that capture the imagination of the human spirit and of the current popular culture themes and beliefs. The labels think new artists who have established a local image, fan base, and a successful number of units sold have a lot of potential. They also think that small successes in local markets have the potential to become profitable. Step 2 is creation. The labels have to create a sellable product. The creation process costs includes renting great studios, hiring major producers and audio engineers, and the cost of the mechanical license and statutory rate multiplied by the number of the units pressed and sold or digitally downloaded. Step 3 is promotion. Labels have to promote the recordings through the mass media and click media like radio, music, videos, internet, cell phones, and paid advertisements so people will hear the recordings and buy them. The fourth step is publicity. This is the artist's backstory and is used to develop an iconic image. The artist has to provide self-promotion through talk shows, interviews, magazines, photos, etc. This can lead to more consumers finding the artist and purchasing their music. The fifth and last step is distribution. Distribution of the recordings is vital. The timing is also important because labels want consumers to be able to easily buy, lease, or listen to the recordings. Record labels are broken up into several departments. Each department has a specific task. They must accomplish their missions while working with other label departments to accomplish the overall goal, which is to create and sell recorded music to make money. The departments are legal, royalty payroll, artist and repertoire, development, promotion, publicity, and marketing and sales. The legal department is responsible for the contracts, signing songwriters or their songs, signing co-publishing deals, signing new and returning recording artists, signing label employees, governmental forms, negotiating licenses with the agencies, and representing the label in legal actions. The royalty payroll department pays the bills and royalties, accepts sales payments, and reviews artists' recoupments. Artist and repertoire, or A&R, is a communicative link between the label's creative and business subsystems. It brings the acts to the label and administers the paperwork of an album project. It is usually broken up into two sections, the creative and administrative. The creative side is the ears of the label that is always looking for a new act to help them make a profit. The administrative side is the facilitator between the creative and business systems. Development is divided into three parts: creative, artist, and product development. Artist development concerns the artist's image, including acting, speech, appearance, demeanor, and social manners. Creative development usually focuses on songwriting, music publishing, and the ability to promote the artist through self-promotion. Product development supervises and coordinates the development of the label's actual album projects. Promotion is vital to the financial success of artists and the label. It is usually treated like a campaign, with most of the label's efforts being focused on getting a new release to radio stations and internet sites. Publicity tells consumers the story behind the artist and their image, and is powerful when combined with a promotional campaign. The marketing and sales department makes sure that CDs and digital albums are placed in the retail stores and internet websites, and that point of purchase promotions are available. There are many ways for an artist to get noticed, but there are four that are talked about in the book. They are websites, showcases, pitch memo, and deal memo. Websites are the first. Artists may be noticed on Facebook, MySpace, YouTube, or some other related site. Getting noticed on a social network is not enough interest to a label, but it is a good step to building a fan base. The second one is showcases. Live performances before a small, invited group of guests can be a good way to introduce your act to established industry personalities. The third is pitch memo. If a showcase is well received and you have a good fan base, Then you can send a pitch memo to the heads of A&R at various labels. A pitch memo is a notice to the label that you are serious about pursuing a deal with them. The fourth is deal memo. The first stage of negotiation between a label interested in an act and the attorney who represents an act is covered in a 3 to 4 page deal memo. Deal memos allow each party to determine if and where there is common ground and to establish how close they are to an actual agreement. The last thing I'm talking about is the types of deals. Having some type of label deal is extremely important for the ultimate success of most artists. There are 9 types of deals discussed in the book. The first deal is development deals. These deals are offered to talented vocalist groups and bands perceived as having the potential to develop into major recording acts. It's a chance for the artist to professionally develop their talent at the label's expense. The second deal is independent deals. These deals are another opportunity for many niche artists to be recorded and distributed. The third deal is major deals. Major deals offer high exposure and large budget agreements between artists and labels. Each agreement is uniquely tailored to the specific requirements of the label and artist. The fourth deal is 360 deals. A 360 deal allows labels to repay their investments with a percentage of the artist's revenues, such as music publishing, concert tickets, and merchandise. The fifth deal is partnership deals. Labels try to structure partnership deals with many newly successful acts so they can use them to make money. The sixth deal is master lease deals. With a master lease deal, you record your own songs and release them through a label. The seventh deal is direct distribution deals. A direct distribution deal allows you to produce, record, market, and distribute your product without the label. The eighth deal is shark deals. A shark deal is when the label is asking you to pay for a recording contract or deal, and it is most likely a ripoff. The last deal is vanity deals. Vanity deals are with vanity labels that are run by artists who have started their own label and pay all expenses or find an investor to pay for the recording process, marketing, and promotion.